And I remember praying really hard to know if it was right to marry this guy. And I would always get this, I don't know how else to call it, but like a stupor. My mind would blank out as I was praying. And it was almost like I couldn't even remember my name. And I would just be like, what was I praying for? It was really, really interesting. I often share this story with young people because I feel like it's so important that at a young age, we start to learn how to listen to God, and we start to learn how to interpret what he's trying to tell us. It's just my own thoughts that are telling me this or telling me that. It's not God. And I was guilty of that. I ended up getting married to, a young man that claimed to be devout and religious and faithful. And there were a lot of red flags. And looking back now, my belief is that almost stupor of thought was him saying, this is not right. This is not right. You need to get away from this, because it was consistent. So I ended up marrying this guy. I remember being in the parking lot on the day of our wedding, and 3 times, now this was the time I did hear the voice or feel the prompting, do not go inside. And I remember just freezing and thinking, I'm in my wedding dress and we're sitting in the parking lot and we're getting ready to go in. And I looked at him because we had driven together, and I looked at him and I said, I don't think we should go in. I don't think this is right. I don't feel good about this. And he's like, you just have cold feet. That's normal. And I'm sure he was panicking and thinking like, and I'm like, okay, all right. And I'm pretty sure he said, why don't we say a prayer? And like, so you can just like calm down. And I remember holding hands and we said a little prayer, and it was still like, do not go in and marry this guy. And I, again, it's in my head, I'm going, these are my thoughts. These are my thoughts because I'm anxious. And so I went in, but then there began to be a lot of betrayal by my ex-husband. And he essentially ended up leaving me and my 2 little girls for a much younger woman.